Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, not only is it happy Thursday, but we get the Real Housewives of Orange County. And I don't know if you guys are avid Kardashian watchers, but the new season of The Kardashians premiered today, which means you guys can go check that out on Hulu. But in the meantime, we're not back to talk about that. We're back to talk about the fact that Dr. Wendy Osefo is now fighting back against her fraud claims. So we have a lot to discuss. Now, before we jump into all of this, as you guys know, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I think it's fair to say, let's just jump right in. All right, guys. So we have to just get straight into this. Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie, who doesn't even have a lawyer yet, as per some of the articles that are hitting the major media outlets, are now fighting back at their fraud claims, their insurance fraud claims. Yeah. I spoke to another attorney yesterday who said that they were unaware when they spoke to me last, because before they were telling me, well, this could be just, like paying restitution and maybe like 5 years probation, but they weren't aware of Eddie's emails to Dr. Wendy Osefo, which could completely change the game. And she's not a stupid woman. She's very, very smart. She has 4 degrees. Like, she shoves down our throat. We understand. 4 degrees, 4 degrees, 4 degrees, 4 degrees, right? Yep, that's what she has. But for like a really smart woman, this was a really stupid act if convicted of it. But now she is going back against the system. This is exactly what she's saying. Obviously, you guys know that Dr. Wendy Osefo, she is a cast member of The Real Housewives of Potomac alongside her husband, Eddie Osefo. But they were arrested earlier this month on multiple charges, including insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, and making a false statement to a police officer. Yep. Well, not good. So the arrest stemmed from an alleged home burglary that happened in April of 2024, and they reported numerous items stolen, yet investigators found alleged inconsistencies, prompting a whole fraud investigation. So in her court filings that were dated October 17th, her attorney argues that the charging document contains defects and is demanding that the charges be dismissed. So she's further requesting that all evidence in the case be suppressed on the grounds of unlawful search or seizure of her property or communications, unlawful interception of wire or verbal communications, and unlawfully obtained admissions statements or confessions. Now, the filing also asked that her trial be severed from that of her co-defendants, being her husband, meaning that she wants a separate trial. So in a separate request, her legal team demanded that the prosecutor turn over a list of all witnesses the state intends to call, any polygraph that results of witnesses, and the identities of any confidential informants used. But after she posted bail, well, they both posted bail, and after they were both released, their representative issued a statement saying that they were back home with their family in good spirits and grateful for the support while they focused on their legal case. The statement was, and through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, and prayers to myself, and most importantly, my family during this time. We are forever grateful. But just to give a little bit of additional context to this burglary, well, alleged burglary, reported by the Osefos included numerous items said to be stolen, and investigators found that thousands of dollars in items were returned to stores after the theft claims, and also images allegedly emerged of Wendy wearing one of the rings that she claimed was stolen. So I guess if I'm trying to piece this together, they're trying to say, okay, well, there was a mishap here. It's almost like when you arrest somebody and you don't read them their Miranda rights. And all of a sudden, they go to court and they're like, well, I didn't get read my Miranda rights. And they're like, wait, how the hell did you not do that? So because you're not read your rights, they can actually dismiss the case. And I think that's what she's trying to accomplish here in this instance. I don't know if that's going to work, but hold on. Just like anything else, there's more. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but thank you to All About the Tea. Wendy and Eddie Osefo think someone snitched on them. I think that's probably why they're asking for the witness list. Now they're demanding the witness list, polygraphs, and police reports, while Eddie still does not have a lawyer. So what they said was Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie Osefo, are panicking behind the scenes. And according to new court filings, Wendy's lawyer is demanding prosecutors hand over every witness name, polygraph result, and police report, all because the couple believes that someone snitched and told investigators what really went down during that fake burglary scheme. Meanwhile, Eddie still does not have a lawyer listed in the case, which has fans wondering if the professor and her husband are finally realizing that they are way in over their heads. What I don't understand is, of course, listen, nobody's upset with them about trying to get off on a formality. Why wouldn't you? If you can get off on some sort of formality, sure, go for it. Do I think that they did this? I'm not saying it as a fact, but yeah, I think that the evidence is stacked against them. And do I think that they're trying to find a loophole and a way out of it? That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. That's what it seems to be. So I'm not quite understanding how, in any way, that they would think that this is something that will be just thrown out of court. Like, claiming that this whole arrest and the rest of it was illegal? Am I missing something? Unlawful search and seizure, unlawful arrest. What I don't I guess the main part is like what I'm not understanding is if it's so unlawful, if you break the law, which is what they're accusing them of, then how would that be unlawful? And then if your husband is sending you emails saying, "Can you give me a list of more items?" A list of more items that add up, to get the highest amount from what we can claim from the insurance. What the are you talking about? I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in a little bit. Love you guys. Bye.